think this might be the loudest, most full sounding acoustic guitar I've ever played. I really like it. It's a friend of mine's, and it's a Yamaha FG-411E, and it plugs in, and it plugs in here instead of the end pin, which I like a lot, because the end pin deal, I hate it. The strap always seems to loosen the threads on it, and it comes out and all that. So anyway, there was an issue with the electronics, so he wanted me to fix that up for him, so I did. And I figured I would do a quick video, and it's a cool guitar. I like it. Like I said, it's loud and full sounding. It sounds nice and even. Maybe kind of a lot of lows, like tight lows, it sounds like, not real loose, and some nice highs to it also, so maybe a little bit of a scooped kind of EQ curve, you know, but it sounds really full and rich. I like it. And it has just like the standard tuners on it. They seem to work fine. He's had this for quite a while. As you can see, it's kind of beat up in spots, and you know, the neck has a lot of dings and nicks in it, and the finish is all like cloudy, if you can see that, because I'm guessing moisture kind of getting under the thing. There was some corrosion in the battery thing, the battery springs and whatnot, so I know that was definitely from moisture. So anyway, it sounds nice. I like it. It sounds nice finger picking. It seems to really respond well to dynamics. So switching between strumming and fingers, it sounds nice. It has some Martin strings on it, phosphor bronze dealies, which kind of just standard, but brand new strings, so that's why there's kind of a lot of that squeaking, and I'm just not used to playing an acoustic guitar very much. I'm much more used to an electric. So anyway, I think it sounds really good. A little bit of the brightness is, I think, from the brand new strings, but at any rate, it sounds great. I did a review of the strings too, so check that out. Subscribe and all that stuff. And if you're looking for a fairly low budget type acoustic guitar that still sounds great, it plays great, the neck feels really nice, it's substantial, but it's not too big. I like a kind of smaller electric neck, you know, thinner and all that. And this feels very comfortable to me. But still, it's definitely bigger than like a standard kind of electric guitar neck. So if you're looking for something, I think these run used. I googled it, and they're like, I don't know, $200 or $300. Some of them upwards to about $400, but that was a couple that came with like a nice hard shell case and stuff. You know, like a plastic molded case. So at any rate, you know, for $200 or $300, this can't be beat. So let's plug it in and see how that sounds. So, lots of things here. So it plugs in and sounds pretty much like you know, one of those undersaddle piezo dealies. A little bright, a little harsh, but you know, you can dial some of that out at the amp. I'm not bothering. You know, it works, and for a couple $100 for the guitar, it plugs in and everything. It definitely, to me, with my gear, and granted I don't have, I'm running it through a clean Marshall, just a clean tube amp. I don't have a dedicated acoustic guitar type amp that, you know, maybe you should have to get it to sound optimal. But it plugs in, it works. You know, I'm going to dial out some of the high end. Okay. Now I can dial some back in on the guitar. Okay, that actually sounds a lot better. So you can clearly do a lot at the amp end of things to get this to sound nice. So let me sort of, you know, backpedal a little bit on my initial thoughts on the acoustic thing. The electric part of the acoustic guitar, it sounds okay. It definitely sounds okay, and I'm sure tweaking it, and I'm sure through a different amp, it would even sound better. I have it running through a clean Marshall, like I said, Silver Jubilee head, and into some speakers, a mix of Celestion V30 and what are they, GK85s or whatever those are. So it's really, my setup is really geared towards electric rock and roll kind of thing. But this doesn't sound terrible at all. So. Okay, doesn't sound bad. I like it. So, it's a really cool guitar for, you know, not a whole lot of cash. So, if you're interested in buying one, I would say go for it.